I think we need out of here. I think we need to get out soon. I'm getting hungry. No, I think we need to get out. I think we need out. Hey, MacBen. I'm going to make a break for it. Who's with me? We need out. We need out. Get to get out. We need to get out of here. I think we need to go soon. Hey, MacBen. I think the coast is clear. Really? Are you sure? I'm back. I'm back. No. Looks like I'm gonna need some help here. Guys, a little help, please.
Hey everyone, Mr. B here from Alpac Elementary School. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. I just got a call from Mr. Mac and he wants to know if you guys are ready for another installment of Mr. Mac At Home P.E.
It's time for another installment of
Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E.
Mr. Max Home P.E. Mr. Max Home P.E. Mr. Max Home P.E. Oh yeah.
Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. Mr. Mac Home P.E. And that's how you do it. Mr. Mac at Home P.E. Oh yeah. Okay, for today's workout, if you have stairs, you can use the stairs. If you don't have stairs, you can actually just use the ground. You can do the same thing I'm doing on the stairs, right on the ground like that. But if you have stairs, either inside or outside, you can go do them here. You only need about 2 or 3, and you obviously need water. So, first thing we're going to do today is we're just going to walk up the stairs. Okay, we need to be very careful when we're walking back down. Don't want to trip ourselves. Run up quick, slow down. Makes it a lot safer. Alright, so we're going to do 1 and then 2 and then 3. Again, 1. Notice I'm using the rail now. Just a little bit safe. And then 3. Good job to tie your shoes, Mr. Mac. Shame on you. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, and then 2, and then 3. Use the rail if you have one. Be careful coming down. Okay. Again, the rail. 1, and then 2, and then 3. I think I'm going to do 1 more. Let's try it. 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then carefully down. Very nice. And just to make sure you get a good workout, probably do them a couple more times. 1, and then 2, and then always, as I say, carefully. If you got that rail, it's a good idea to use it. See, Mr. Mac's future getting kind of tired. And once you got that done, 1 more for the sake of fun. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bounce. We're going to jump. 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then carefully down. Again. Should do this about 5 or 6 times. This is a little more exhausting than just walking up the steps. It can kind of wear you out. And 3, and then all the way down. Very nice. Take for 1 more time. Fun is do it how fast you can do it, but please be careful coming down. And then all the way up, and then all the way down. All the way up, and then all the way down. If you got more than 3 steps, maybe go all the way up to the top of the steps. All the way down. So good running up the steps and then carefully down. You can even turn around and come down if you want to. I only have 3 steps, so it's pretty easy to just carefully come down. Notice my hand is always on the rail. Trying to be safe while I'm doing my exercise. Okay. Last but not least, don't just jump to one, but jump to all three. You can even jump maybe all the way to the top of your stairs if you got more than 3 steps. And carefully down. All the way up. Carefully down. All the way up. Carefully down. At least 5. At least 5. Now watch this. 1 foot, 2 steps, and then 3 steps. This is kind of hard on. Careful coming down. You don't have to come down on 1 foot if you don't want to. Just be very careful. If you do the careful and careful, take your time on it. And you can even come down walking if you want to. That might be safer for you. Up, 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 all 3, and then carefully down. And then even if you want to do the right, you should even do the left. All the way up, and then carefully down. All right. You also need to get our upper body work. So do at least 7 to 10 push-ups, making sure that you are not putting knees down. Take a break if you need to in between them. Once you've done at least one of those with this going up the steps, then to make it really challenging, careful with your face, careful with your body, try it down the steps. This gives you a negative gravity against your body, and it's a little tougher to do. Ta-da! And that's our workout this week. Nice job.
Hello there, I'm Mr. Mac Crackety Crackers, and this is our health news. Up first, a situation in Auburn where a man is trying to learn how to eat for his better health. What is he supposed to eat? How is it going to help him, especially with his bones? Let's go to Ace Cereal Chopper to find out the real deal about this story. Ace! This is Ace Cereal Chopper back at the Mr. Mac house. What we're trying to figure out, very simply put, is he eating the right food, especially for his bones? We're going to find that out. Let's go walk in. Hope we're going to be okay with these dogs. The window, they're kind of scared me. Let's try it out. What is he eating? Do you know what you're eating and you know if it's good for you or not? We need to discuss your bone health. Your bone health. Is that good bone food?
All right. Well, good bone nutrition starts out with good dairy products. You got some milk, you got yogurt, you got cheese. These things are full of calcium, which is great for the bones. But don't try to eat too much at any given time. Just whatever you can do for a daily intake. Yeah, that's better.
So now you know calcium, dairy, means great bone health. Back to you, Mac Crackety Crackers. That was an amazing story, and I think we need to investigate it more. Let's get to it with our workouts. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing how to do Mr. Mac Crackety Crackers.
Hey everyone, Mr. B here from Alpac Elementary School. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we don't need 500 ferrets. I know that ferrets are wonderful animals. They're just great, but yeah, we don't have, yeah, they're just sitting out there in the yard. Yeah, we need to, hold on a second, I got a new call. Oh, hey, thank goodness, Brent. I'm telling you, this is crazy. We need to get some gaming going. Let's get some gaming going with our bone throwing relay. Yeah. All right, it's game time, and the game we're going to be playing today with Mr. B and me is called Bones Throwing Relay. Bones Throwing Relay. Today we're going to show you what the equipment is, what you're going to need, and what the bones are, and how to play. Let's get to it. So now we need to discuss first off why bones are important. What do they do? What are the importance of them? And for that, I'm going to go right back to Mr. B. He's got his hat on for this part. And he's going to tell us what the important things are of the bones.
Hey Mr. Mac, why do we need bones? I think it's because we need bones so we can walk. If we didn't have bones, we couldn't walk or run around or play sports or be very active. Also, we need our bones to be strong. If we drink lots of milk and have a good diet, our bones will be strong. And we need our bones to be strong so they don't break. We also need bones to help protect our organs. Things like our heart, our brain, our lungs, our intestines. Mr. Mack, anything else to add about bones?
Well, another thing that bones do, which is pretty amazing, is they actually make blood. And I tell my kids when I'm teaching them, the reason dogs may like bones so much is not the bones themselves, but what they get inside them. You can hear the dogs over there. They like the blood. They'll never forget. Let's go to identification because that's really important to our game. Back to you.
Let's talk about where the bones are located in our body. Our upper region starts with our skull. Our skull protects our brain. Our skull protects our brain. Our spine is called the vertebrae. It goes down the back of our neck, down our back, and attaches to the bottom of our tailbone called our coccyx. Our shoulder blade is called our scapula. Scapula. Our collarbone is our clavicle. These bones sticking out right here, clavicle. The middle of our chest combines our rib cage. It's called our sternum. Sternum. Down here, like I just mentioned, these are your ribs or your rib cage. They protect your organs. The upper part of your arm that attaches from your shoulder all the way down to your elbow is called your humerus. Humerus. The lower part of your forearm, inside is called the ulna, outside radius. Ulna, radius. Two bones come up from your wrist and attach to your humerus right here. And last but not least, your fingers. Fingers.
Your waist down. First one, obviously, is pelvis bone. Hip bone, pelvis bone. I say Elvis pelvis because it moves. Elvis pelvis. Next bone is from your hip all the way down to your knee. It's the biggest bone in your body. It's called the femur. Femur. Patella is your kneecap. And then from your kneecap all the way down to the bottom of your feet, to your feet, it has two bones. It has one that is called the tibia, and below that is the fibula. Fibula. And of course, the last one is your toes and your feet. There's a lot of little bones in there, tarsals, metatarsals, etc. We just like to say that at my school that toes are tarsals, but in reality, there's just lots down there. So again, we have pelvis with the spinal column and the vertebrae between the pelvis and the hip bone. Got the femur, thigh bone connected. Got the tibia and fibula. They say shin and calf, but in reality, there are two bones down there. Just like your arm has two bones down here, your leg has two bones down there. And your toes. Ta-da! Okay, now we're going to send you the paperwork and you're going to need to cut them. Now, if you're not supposed to have scissors, you probably shouldn't. You have to have parents do it. But if you have scissors, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut them all out. And there's about 4 pages of them. You just chop away. There they are. When you get done, it should look like this. When you get them all cut out, you need to set them up like this with the legs and the pelvis and the arms and the rib cage and the skull. You'll need to have 2 boxes for this game. One box with all the tops off except one, so you can tuck it into the door. A sock, ball sock, and our bones. Set up in lowest and highest. And some food. Yum!
To play this game, you're going to need a sock ball. You're going to need an upper box and a lower box. You're going to need a cutout of all the bones in Mr. Skeleton. I have the lower body bones on the left side, the upper body bones on the right side. I also have a picture of Mr. Skeleton on my lower box to help me identify the bones if I get stuck. Okay, for this game you'll need to do 4 steps back,
in the boxes. Mr. Buckin talked about that. Big steps. I don't have very big steps, but big enough. 4 steps. So we're going to be doing underhand. I'm going to go for the low one. He's going for the high one, and this is a 2-minute thing. 2 minutes. How much can we get in 2 minutes? If I complete the my part, I'm also going to start doing his part too. This is a mark on the ground. So I have a mark where I'm going to be doing stuff. Here we go. And I believe we begin right now.
2 minutes on the clock. You're going to see who can build Mr. Skeleton first. First round is going to be an underhand toss. Mr. Mac, are you ready? How much more time, Mr. Mac? My upper body bones are complete, so I'm just going to go and complete my lower body bones. Okay, I got my pelvis, my vertebrae, my feet. Femur, tibia, fibula, and feet. That is the completed project. Mr. Mac, did you have fun? You want to do one more round? Hey, Mr. Mac, this round, let's try the basketball shot. Also, I'll shoot for the lower first, you shoot for upper. Your mark, get set, go. Okay, I made all my lower body bones, so I'm just going to keep building the upper body bones. Mr. Mac, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for inviting me over here to play virtually. Let's do another challenge again soon. I hope you enjoyed another installment of Mr. Mac's At Home P.E. Woo!
Thanks, Mr. B. That was awesome. That was amazing. I don't know what to say about my shooting. I only missed once. I honestly don't know. But I would say that I would welcome all Pack and Pioneer kids will try to match that. Can you in 2 minutes? Build a skeleton. Have a great week. Take care of all those amazing kids, and we'll see you around. And be out. All right, and the last thing I probably want you to do is to get outside. Go riding. I heard some of you riding your bikes. That's awesome. As long as your parents say it's okay. Go on a walk with your parents. Do things that are just awesome because it's just beautiful out here. It's a good time to do it. Mr. Mac saying, have a great week. Take care. Is he coming back? I'm still hungry.